Welcome back to Carter's Cards, and today I'm going to be taking you guys through the top 10 athletes to buy right now. First, our honorable mention is Juan Soto. He had a great season last year, and his cards are down because it's the off season and nobody's thinking about him right now. Now, I would recommend buying him now or quickly and then either selling it at the start of the season when his cards will go back up, or waiting because he's a potential MVP candidate and selling in the potential MVP hype that he'll have. At number 10, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think right now he's a good buy because he's injured and the Bucks aren't doing well, so his cards are not very high right now, and you can get some decent cards at a decent price right now. And then if he gets traded this next offseason, his cards will naturally go up no matter what team he goes to, really. Or if the Bucks make a potential playoff run, given that it's not super likely, but they did get Cam Thomas, so I mean anything could happen. Then either way, I think his cards will go up. So I think he's a good buy right now. Number 9 is Ronald Acuna Jr. I think he's also a great buy because it's in the offseason. His cards are low. His cards never really got up super high last season because he was injured for like half the season. But when he was in, he was playing excellent. So I think he's another potential MVP candidate. And you could do kind of the same thing with Juan Soto on this one. At number 8, we have Jaden Daniels. He had an incredible rookie year. His cards were red hot. This last year, between injuries and just the Commanders were not very good this year, his cards went down a ton. So I think he's a great buy. His cards definitely have the chance of, if he just does literally anything, his cards could go back up. Or if he has another great season like he did his rookie year, his cards will go skyrocketing, and it could be like Drake May's cards did this year. At number 7, we have Tyrese Halliburton. Now, for him, you could probably wait a little longer until the NBA offseason, but I think he's a good buy really whenever over the next couple months because he is injured right now and the Pacers aren't doing anything without him. So I think his cards are really low right now, and they're a good buy because at the start of the season next year, people will be expecting him to come back and have a great season like they did in their finals run. At number 6, we have Patrick Mahomes. I think he's a great buy because at the end of the day, if his season were to end today, he would still go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, just with how much success he's had with Kansas City. He didn't have a great year this last year. He had some injury problems too. And so I think his cards are as low as they'll get probably. And so right now is a good time to scoop them up. And if he comes back with the Chiefs and they have another decent season, or even at the start of the season, then those cards will go back up. So I think he's a good buy right now. At 5, we have Jackson Chourio. I think he is a great buy. He had a pretty solid year in his second year with the Brewers. I think no matter what happens with him, his cards will sell at the start of the season here. So if you can pick him up right now, while not a ton of people are paying attention to him, I think there'll be a great sell at the start of the season. I think that's a good card to pick up. At number 4, we have Lamar Jackson. This last year, he was injured for a good chunk of the year, and the Ravens missed the playoffs. So not a lot of people are thinking about buying Lamar Jackson cards right now. So those auction prices are going down and down. So I think he's a good buy over the next couple months. Might be a better time to buy, might be like during March Madness when everybody's thinking about college basketball. And those cards then at the start of the season will go up. Or if the Ravens make the playoffs, those cards will go back up. So that's also a great buy. At number 3, we have Elly De La Cruz. He also had a great year with the Reds, and yet not a lot of people paid attention to him because the Reds weren't doing very much. Now, I think Same case with Jackson Chourio here. His cards are down right now just because it's the off season, and there'll be a great sell at the start of the season. Or you could wait and see if you can sell him at the All-Star game and he's had a good first half of the season, or really hold long term if you want to. At number 2, we have Jason Tatum. I think he is a great buy right now because he's injured. Not a lot of people are thinking about him, and yet his team, the Celtics, are doing really well and should hopefully be able to make a deep playoff run with him back on the team. That will send his card prices skyrocketing. So I think Jason Tatum is probably one of the best buys you can have, and that's why he's at number 2 on this list. At number 1 on this list, I have Bobby Witt Jr. The reason he's at number 1 for me is because it's the offseason, his cards are down. The Royals didn't have a great year this last year, so not a whole lot of people are thinking about him. And I think you'll be able to sell him for a good price at the start of the offseason, at the All-Star break, or if the Royals can make a playoff run this year. I think he is a great buy. His cards will be super liquid and easy to sell. So I think he is the number 1 athlete to buy right now. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. And let me know down in the comments who you think are the best buys in the hobby right now.